Hello, my brilliant business students. Welcome once again to class. In this video, we shall be discussing office documents. Office documents are just like correspondence, but in this case, we are talking of strictly records about business transactions which are exchanged between buyers and sellers. Whatever the office is buying or selling, any document that is used to prove that a transaction has taken place. Some of them are used as proof of payment. Some of them are used as proof of goods supplied or received. They are all known as office documents. For a better understanding, let's categorize this into two: the sales documents and the purchase documents. However, we can also have a third one, which is administrative documents. Administrative documents are basically used to carry out administrative duties. The sales document, as the name implies, are given or issued by the seller. So let's assume the organization is the one that is selling the product or services. Those documents that they give to their buyer or client when sales take place are what we refer to as sales documents. Examples of these are the receipt. The payment receipt is used as an evidence of payment when payments are made. Then we have the invoice, which lists the quantity of goods and services purchased, the description of such goods, the unit and total prices when goods are sold. Then we have the debit and credit note. The debit note is used to correct an undercharge. That means if a client or a customer is wrongly undercharged, maybe he did not pay for some goods that they mistakenly put in his package, then the seller or the organization will have to send a debit note telling him that he has to pay more or return the extra goods. The opposite of that is the credit note, and this is used to correct overcharge. That means if a customer is wrongly overcharged, the credit note is used to correct such errors. It could be as a result of damaged goods or some goods not being packaged in the course of packaging the customer's goods. We have the delivery note, and this is sent along with goods to a buyer. The buyer is meant to sign on the delivery note to show that the goods were received in good condition. Then again, we have the statement of account. This document is sent periodically to a buyer who is owing the seller or the organization to remind him or her of the debt that he owes the organization. Again, we have the price list. This shows the list of items that are offered by an organization with their corresponding prices. Another one that looks like this is the catalog, but in this case, we have the pictures and description of the goods that are sold. Alright, so that's the catalog. Let's look at the purchase documents. And the first we're looking at is a letter of inquiry. This is sent by a buyer to find out certain information about goods and services. For instance, a buyer can send a letter of inquiry to the seller or to the organization to find out if certain goods are in stock, or to find out other information about such goods, such as the price and other information. Then we have the purchase order. A purchase order is sent by a buyer who have made up his or her mind to purchase some goods. That means it instructs the seller to supply the stated goods. Then we have the check slip.
like you can find on display. This is used by a person to withdraw some stated amount of money on behalf of the owner of a current account. Well, this is how far we're going today. Till we meet again. Bye.